Bridget Bartlett here. I am the CEO and founder of Vision Marketing and Design.com. And today we are live inside of my team training where we are live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sorry, I had to mute my YouTube. So today what we're going to talk about is actually we're going to start a new series on how to create a course funnel. Okay, so we're going to do this inside of HighLevel. If you don't know what HighLevel is, you can click the link in the description of the video. Choose the marketer plan or just click the marketer button and you can actually go and create your own trial. So, if you do want to become a client, you just click the client buttons. How easy is that, right? So what we need to do is create a course funnel, but what we're going to use for the course is actually a PLR product. So inside of my agency, I have over 85,000 PLR products that you can use, brand as your own, you can resell them, whatever you want. But the beautiful thing about using PLR is because the content is already created. You can even take the content and rebrand it as your own, which I highly recommend. But it's also great for training because I don't need to create the course to actually create the course funnel. So there are multiple steps to creating a course funnel. What we're going to do is actually create the course first, and then we're going to talk about and then we're going to create the course funnel, and then we're going to create the follow-up. Okay, so I always work backwards when I am creating any type of a funnel, and of course you always want to start with your end product. So what is your offer? When you create a course, like, you don't really have to think about really even, for example, if you're doing affiliate marketing, you don't really even have to rebrand the course. Okay, like, let's say that your offer that you want to promote is a digital marketing platform, right? Maybe it's HighLevel. You want to create a course funnel that will attract those people who need HighLevel. So who needs HighLevel? Entrepreneurs, agency owners. So what type of content would agency owners or entrepreneurs need? Well, how about a course that's how to make money on Fiverr? That's a good one. How to be a solo entrepreneur, or how to start an online business. These are all courses that you can provide, that you can actually find PLR content. And then, so you're starting to build that value ladder, right? You start at a free item, usually like a $7 item, which is like an ebook. And then you have your course, which is usually like $29. And then inside the course, when they're enjoying all of the content, then you can upsell on the higher ticket items, right? I mean, you could even do something as simple as at the bottom of each video, putting the link to whatever it is that's relevant that you're trying to promote. Okay, so using PLR products. Of course, if you have your own product, your own course, that's obviously what you want to promote. If you don't have a course at all, you could use the PLR and then rebrand. And if you're just like, look, I don't even care about building a brand, I just need to get leads to promote this offer, and I'm brand new and I just need to get started, then just use the PLR course. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about this week and probably next week, because there's lots of different steps that you need to go through to be able to create a course funnel. Okay, so I do see that Linus is here, Accent Webnet, Passive Income, Shawana, hello Maria. Hello, everyone. Okay, so let me actually move this over to the side here, and I'm going to get into the training. Okay. So you'll see here in the resources tab, okay, I did move all of these because we have so many resources and so many like courses and social media and all that, where I'm actually adding more and more to this. So I just moved everything to the resources tab. There you're going to be able to get access to all of the courses, and you'll see there is a vision resources area here. Okay, so this is actually like a like a course inside of the courses. Okay, so I'm going to break it down to you and show you how I was able to do all of this. But before we do that, let's go ahead. I'm going to click here. And I want to actually, this is where you're going to get all of your resources. So here's where you're going to get the live training, tutorials, and support. You can join our group. You can actually check out some of these optional tools as well. And you'll see here the PLR Rights products. So if you click there, it opens up a new tab, and I've divided them by category here. Now this will be built out. There's really some cool things I have planned, but I wanted to make sure that you all have at least access to the resources. So since we want to actually build out a whole course, I'm going to click here to the courses tab, and you'll see that it opens up a folder with all of these PLR courses. Okay. So you all are able to resell and rebrand these. Okay, so I have the master resale rights that I can give you to be able to use all of these things. So let's disconnect and reconnect. That's about like digital marketing, and maybe people who are trying to find like a balance of the technology. Finding balance is another one. Focus, free Facebook traffic strategies, healthy habits. So again, if you're in the health and wellness niche, and even if even if you're like doing network marketing, for example, and you're trying to figure out how do you promote your network marketing business and it's health and wellness, you want to just choose a healthy habits course, right? If people are into health, it really doesn't matter what health product you're promoting. If they're into health, likely they're going to opt in to get a guide that talks about healthy habits, and then maybe even purchase a video course about how to create healthy habits. So don't think so like pigeonholed into what you can promote in the course. You just want to think about who is the audience that my product, what's the solution or who are the people that my product is the solution for. Okay. So it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't matter if it's network marketing or maybe a physical product or a digital product or your services or any of that. You can promote all of those things using a course funnel. Okay. So how to start a freelance business, make money on Fiverr. So you have all of these options here. Okay, what I'm going to do is actually just choose the make money on Fiverr, and then I'm just going to download. Okay, so I'm just going to click here and download these files. And now we have the whole course. Okay, so I'm going to go back here now. I'm going to open up this course. There are two sections. Okay, so there's like the ebook section, and then there's the video section. So I'm actually going to open up the ebook section, and it is a zipped folder, so you want to extract all. And I'm just going to browse my files here. I'm going to add this to my PLR folder. So I'm just going to select the folder and extract. And it's going to go ahead and extract those. Now I want to go to the next one. So I'm going to go to open that, and we'll go extract all, and let's put that in the same folder. So PLR and extract. Okay, so now it's going to extract all of those because there are a lot of items. So you see 535, 547. There's lots and lots of value in here. I think I already have them extracted. So let me go here and look. I'm going to look at now the make money on Fiverr. So you'll see the video course part of it, which is considered the upsell, is actually called Video Up. It usually says something up, like purpose-driven life is video up. That's the upsell. Okay, so I just want to grab this first section here, and you'll see you have the training guide, and it comes in a PDF form. And I think, yeah, there's a Word version as well so that you can edit it. You also have the cheat sheet. So a standard course funnel is going to have like an ebook. That's going to be like the front end offer. And then you usually have like a cheat sheet and the mind map and a resources report. You can add those as bonuses. You also have some graphics here, some articles, which is super cool. So if you have like a blog or you want to add these to like an email campaign, so you could send out a new article every single day, and then of course remind them about your upsell, or however you want to use those. There are promotional email swipes as well within this course, so you can use those for your follow-up campaign. You have the images here that you can use as well. And let's see, social media images pack. So you even have all of these social media images that you can add your logo to. It even has the, oh, sorry, I extracted that. It even has just the image. And then you can actually add your own text there. Okay, so super cool. Sorry, it's opening up those files. Okay, so let's go back here now and let's go to PLR and let's look at the video courses. So we have all of these video courses, the introduction all the way through 10. And these are like white labeled. So they're not branded in any way. Okay. You can brand them as your own. You can like, insert these into Canva and add your logo. You could use Camtasia. You could even do like your own voiceovers and things like that. So if you go back here, you'll see there's also a sales page that you can use. So if you're good with coding and things like that, you can actually use the CSS and the JS. You might even be able to use some of these if you're really good at that. You have the images here as well. So all the images in the funnel they provide. Let's see, we'll go back here. You have your legal pages. You even have a sales video. This is really cool too because you have the PowerPoint slides that you can go over. So it actually has the, word for word, the slides there. And you also have this doodle video, which basically has the voiceover and a whole doodle. But what you could do, you could take the script, which is the exact words of the whole video, no matter what video you choose, whether it is the slides or the PowerPoint or whatever. You can also just extract the audio, like using Camtasia or something like that, and then you could just use your own voice to talk over it, okay? Or you could just use the original, so totally up to you, but super, super cool. This is also a great way, if you're using, like, you want to create, like, YouTube content, you could actually use some of these slides and then do your own, like, daily training or something like that, okay? So really super cool, and that's also a really great way of leading people into your course or whatever it is you're trying to sell. You also have some affiliate resources here. You have some more emails to upsell to the course. You have the squeeze page here. So if you did want to look and see, let's see what this looks like. See if it opens in Chrome. So this is basically what it looks like. So if you wanted an example, oops, I lost myself there. Let me get back in. Okay. And then of course you have some terms and conditions and whatever. All right. So now what we need to do is we're going to grab this, this video course. Okay. And we're just going to go and create, using our tools, we're going to create a funnel. So let me actually, one of the things I'm excited about with this is I want to be able to create a snapshot. Once we're done with this whole funnel, I'm going to create a snapshot of this whole account, and then I'm going to share it with you guys who are a member. And if you are a Vision Marketing and Design member, you are going to get the snapshot for free, because I have never shared an entire snapshot that I've created with a course. And so I really think about the potential that that opens up. That is insane. Okay. So I actually have created an account here, just a sample account for training or for the course. So I'm actually, let me just get into that. Okay, let's go to, sites. All right, so now I'm in my training account. Let me ignore that. And I want to go to memberships. Okay, so what HighLevel calls like an e-learning or courses or whatever is actually memberships. And it's really a cool setup. Let me go back to this here, where the resources are. Resources, because I want to show you the difference here. Okay, so when the way that this works, all right, because it did take me a minute just to understand that. Sorry, I just looked at myself in the I forget that you guys can see me sometimes and I'm like twirling my hair and I'm like, okay. So anyway, So the way that this works is that inside your account, you have like one membership area. Okay. Now you can create products inside the membership area, and then you can determine who gets access to what product. All right. So this is a typical vision marketing and design resource. Okay, so this is the course section in the membership area, I guess I could say, where all of the vision marketing and design clients get access to the resources. Okay, if you're an agency owner, you get your own separate tab here, that I can create a workflow for that, where they sign up for an affiliate program, and then it actually sends an email. It also triggers a tag where it gives them access to that. So they're going to get access to all of these things, but only if they get added this specific tag will they have access to the agency course. Okay, so that is super, super cool. Okay, so all of these products here, each individual course is its own product. Okay, so I can create offers to where maybe I just want to create an offer around Google Ads, and I can do that and create a whole funnel. Or maybe I want to create an offer about Google, Facebook, and Bing ads, and then create a whole funnel around that. I can give them access to only those products. Okay, so I can build a whole workflow based on a course with just those products without them getting access to everything else. Okay, so that's a great way of doing upsells. Even if you have an agency or something like that, and you want to give them kind of an entry level course, and then maybe they need to take that course to be able to get access to the rest of the courses, you can even set that up too. Okay, so let's go now to back to my courses section, and I'm going to show you, basically break this all down to you. All right, so let's go to sites, and we're going to go to membership. So I'm going to click on dashboard first, and you'll see on the dashboard, it basically just gives, typical dashboard, right? It's just giving you, how many opt-ins in the last 30 days, how many members, how many sales, how many checkouts, okay? Here is where you're going to have all of your individual courses, okay? So if you have Google and you have Facebook, there'll be individual courses like I just showed you there. Here is where you're going to have the offers, okay? So if you, like, for example, inside of the vision marketing and design, the first time you click on the resources tab, you have to add your name, your email, and your name. What that does is that gives you access to all of the resources inside there according to your user email. All right. So even being like maybe you are the admin of your account, but you have team members who are just users, right? You can actually have access to some of the courses and then give them only user access. Okay, so again, it is determined by the user and not the location who gets access to what. All right. So if I wanted to create an offer, I would need to have products first. All right. So you're going to, like, maybe I wanted to call this, vision members or agency owners only. Then I would choose the product that goes in. Now we don't have any products because this is my my sample account here, but you would just choose the product and then the price. Okay. And then what that's going to do, and you can of course add other products into that offer, but what that does is basically houses all of the things that you want to stay together. So if I have agency specific training, I want that to be a specific offer. If I have vision marketing client resources, I want that to be a specific offer. But maybe I have other products where I am selling those same courses and things like that that vision team members get for free. So maybe I want to have individual offers. Okay, so you want to have your products all there, your products, all the courses, and then you can create offers and then kind of organize those products however you want in multiple different ways. Okay, so I just wanted to explain that because I know that it was kind of confusing for me as well. So I just wanted to make sure that I explained that well. Now here in the analytics, you can actually track the progress. So if you want to know, who are the most active members of my program, who took the Google Ads course, maybe I want to, give them the opportunity to do some Google Ads or something like that, right? So maybe that's, or maybe you have a business and they're required to complete the onboarding for them to move to, the next phase or be out of the training process or something like that. You could track all of that here. Okay. So here in the settings tab, okay, so if you go to site details, here's where you're going to give your membership area. This is basically the whole settings of your membership area. Okay. So you get one membership area per account. All right. So if I wanted to call this, my training here, like maybe I would say courses snapshot. Okay. And then here I want to, I can give this any type of domain. So maybe I wanted to say courses snapshot, or maybe courses snapshot. Oops, snap courses. Okay, courses snapshot. And then of course now I need a support email. So it could be support@coursessnapshot.com. And of course I could do a phone number. So we could do 317. We'll just say this just to have something there. And we now have a magic link. Okay. So a magic link is basically going to give access without, like needing a username and password. Okay. To be quite honest, I'm still trying to understand the full functionality. There is a YouTube video on magic links with HighLevel if you want to check that out. So I'm still trying to, I've been testing this in a few different places because I understand how it works, but I am trying to understand how I can use it to best explain it. So anyway, you do have that option there. You also want to put your business branding, so you can add your logo and your favicon and all of that. Okay. You also, here's something really cool. Okay. Especially if you're using like PLR products or you're trying to sell PLR products or something like that. You could actually use that like we're doing in this training, right? You could build out a whole course using the PLR product and then sell those snapshots. Okay. So one of the cool things with that is you can actually toggle this on, and then that allows the viewer of the course to, there's like a little download button. So you can actually download the video that you're watching inside the course. Okay. So you can toggle that on or off depending on if you want them to have that capability. Okay. So we'll just say save. And let's go. Oh, here's another thing I did want to tell you. Again, if you are someone who is, used to coding and you like that, what I'm going to show you is a very, very basic course build. Okay. But if you know how to use, JS or CSS, you can do some incredibly advanced things with either the website builder or the membership areas. I mean, you can really customize it any way you want to if you are familiar with those things. If not, no worries. You don't have to know that. I haven't done any CSS. I am honestly not that familiar with it. So even though honestly, the more that I dive in here, I want to know more about CSS. So I will likely be learning and teaching on that here in the future. But just so you know, if you are an advanced user, you do have that capability. Okay. You also can, if you go to custom domains, here is where you're going to create a domain for your membership. Now remember, I said you have one membership area in your account. Okay. So, when you're creating your domain, like I use training.myvisionagency.com because app.myvisionagency.com is the actual, the agency login. Okay. So what you're going to need to do is the same with any domain. You're going to add that here. So it can be, its own domain, or it could be a subdomain. All right. And so if you're doing your own domain, you want to add an A record. And then if you are doing a subdomain, you want to add a C name. Okay. if this is totally confusing to you, all you need to do is copy this information and then share it with whoever your DNS provider is. Okay. And then here you can choose to send a welcome email, which is all set to default. And then you can also send drip emails if you want to, and you can customize these if you want to, but it's set to default. Okay. So that's kind of an overview of how this all works. But of course, like I said, the very first thing you want to do is create a product. So let's go in here and we're going to create a product, and you have these options here, but let's go ahead. I'm just going to say build your own, and let's call this make money on Fiverr. Okay, and create a product. Okay. So, since this is my testing, or it's like a sample account, really, I don't have a Stripe account connected. And that's why it's giving me this warning that you need to connect your Stripe account. To do that, it's really simple. You can just go to the Launchpad and connect your account. Okay, so now we have a course created here. If you look at this right now, this is basically what it looks like. It has this default header here, has your title, and then start the course, and then we have a blank category and a blank post. Okay, 0 out of 1 lessons completed, and then no instructor information. So what we want to do is add a course. Okay, so let's go to our um, Fiverr course here, and the very first video is the introduction. Now, if you look here, sometimes it'll have like like a list of the video titles, which I really like, but apparently this one doesn't have that. So we're just going to call them video 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So let's actually just call this Fiverr, make money on Fiverr. Oops. All right, now I'm not going to add a description, but you could if you wanted to. You could also choose a parent category if you wanted to do that, but we don't have any other products in here. So let's go ahead, and we have our first post here. So I'm going to click blank post, and we'll just call this introduction. And now we need to upload our first video. So you can click here to upload a file. What I like to do, instead of like digging around for the file, I just bring this up like this, and then I drag this here. All right, so now we have our introduction video. And there is the download button. So since I toggled that on, whoever takes this course will be able to actually download the video. All right. So we have a thumbnail here, and sometimes in the courses, they'll give you the thumbnails as well. So let's look on here. We see graphics, but I don't see one that actually has the image. Let's see. Maybe we could use this one. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so let's go select image, upload file. And of course, you could use Canva for any of this if you wanted to, but since we already have this and I'm just training, I'll show you, you can do that. Okay, so here is the really cool part too. Okay, so one of the things when you're selling a course that really kind of gets confusing is when you go to deliver the resources. Okay, you may not want to you can drip this, okay, but you may want to have like especially like the introduction video, maybe you want to have all of those extra bonuses and resources. So let's go click to add a file, and now we can choose the file, but instead of clicking there, I'm just going to go back to my files here. So we have a giveaway report. So maybe I want to add that. So I'm just going to click there, and we'll just say add that file to our giveaway or to this here. Let's see if there's any other files we want to add. Most of them we're going to add on the, where am I going? On the other section where we're going to deliver the ebooks, but for this one, I just want to make sure that everything in the upsell that has to do with the videos, because that's what's going to be talked about, like on the sales page and things like that. I just want to make sure that all of those things are here. Now, technically, if I was wanting to to give this, like I was selling this as a PLR product, I would want to add all of these things here, all of these different files and things. But what you would need to do is actually, you could either, like, let's see, I don't think, yeah. So you can't do like a zipped folder. It would have to be like individual files. Okay, so let me delete that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and save that now. So we've got the introductory, we've added the giveaway report. Down here, you can, add any, text or links. And again, this is a great place to promote your business because it's right below the video. So if someone purchased this course, what are the chances that they need, something else that's relative, like, so since this is about Fiverr, okay, so who would be interested in Fiverr, who would be interested in a course about how to make money on Fiverr? Probably people who are marketers or freelancers. So let's say, if you, let's say, attention freelancers, are you ready to level up your freelance business? Join today to go to the next level. Okay, so that's kind of cheesy, but you guys get the point. Um, Click here to get a free trial. All right, now I'm just going to highlight this and I'm going to go here to links and I'm just going to add my link. Now I do want to choose a new window because if they're watching this video and they click here, I don't want them to lose their place. So I'm just going to do this and I'll just add my website here, visionmarketinganddesign.com, and save. All right. So now I have, my video, I have my files here. It is set to publish. I have my video title and I have just some description down here. You could also embed like a YouTube video. Say that you have a YouTube video or the link to a video, and you didn't have the actual file, then you could just click here, and then paste the embed code there. Okay, so you could actually embed that video. So everything is how we want it. So I'm going to click save. Now let's actually click on preview. And this is what it looks like live. Okay, so you're going to have your video 1 here. And then every other video that you add is going to be here. You have your giveaway report. And then you have this section down here. So that's why this is so cool, because no matter what you are promoting, as long as your course is the same relevant audience, then you're going to be able to put any information that you want to kind of upsell them or offer them. Or maybe you want to say, hey, if you're struggling to find success online, go ahead and click here to book a free discovery call. And, however you want to position your business to the people who would be interested in the course that you are, that you have just given them is, that's what you can do. Sorry about let me see. I'm trying to look at the questions here. Are we talking about using a PLR course? Yes. Maria says, I'm struggling using PLR. How are you struggling, Maria? Yeah, if you could be specific, then hopefully I can help you. So Maria says, excited about this topic. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and add a few more videos. It's pretty self-explanatory. I don't want to bore you with it, but I definitely want to make sure that you understand the whole process and how it all works. Okay, so I'm going to go back now. And let's add our second video. Okay, so here, that's where you're going to see, so let's go to edit here. So here is where you're going to be able to edit that. So let's actually click here. And let's just add an image. And it does tell you the image sizes, which is really, really helpful. So, if you want to go to Canva and make sure that your image is sized properly and all of that, I would definitely recommend that. Also, if you want to add any coding or anything, any tracking codes here, you can do that. Okay. So that's basically, that's the gist of um, this whole product. Okay. So what we've done is we've just created the first post in the product that is actually the course called Make Money on Fiverr. Okay. So let's add another post. So I'm going to go to add post and let's call this video 1 and save. And now I'm going to click here and let's go ahead and upload the actual video 1. So let me go back to my file here and we'll go back to training videos and video 1. Okay. So now we are going to upload our video. You see the download button, super cool. We'll change it to published. We'll go ahead and change this image as well so that it shows Fiverr instead of just a blank screen. So we'll go back here. Let's go to graphics and we'll choose this one and upload. And then of course you can add, something different or the exact same thing that we talked about there. You can add files. Maybe each individual course has its own like workbook or its own like something that you want to give. That's super cool. Something else that's really cool too. You can actually copy and paste. Like, let's see. Um, there was a web page that I had, and I was trying to think if I could do that. But I was like, I need to copy this information and I need to put it in this section, like a post. But I didn't think that the whole thing would copy. But when I just copied the whole web page, and let me see if it'll actually work here. Let me just we'll just go to vision marketing and let's see if I can, let's just see if I can copy this. So I'm going to copy and go back here and we'll go, let's see, Control V. Okay, so it did copy that, but that's not exactly what I wanted. I wanted like all the cool images and everything that I just saw. So I don't think that I can do that. But anyway, a lot of your documents and things like that, if you just want to literally highlight and paste, they will all paste here. So it's very intuitive. Okay. So that was my long explanation to tell you how cool that was. Okay, so once you get all of your, your modules in here, then you can actually click here to customize. Okay, so here is where you're going to be able to change that ugly banner back there. You can add your logo to the top. You can do the hero image, which is this image here. You can also change the overlay color if you wanted to do that, just a few little snazzy things. The product sidebar is the instructor, so you can actually change it where it doesn't say instructor. It can say anything that you want to, like coach or something like that. You can add a headshot here, just upload the image. You can also change instead of instructor name, you can add something else. The title instead of instructor, and you can also add a bio. So if you want to do, something about yourself, you can also put, other offers and things in here as well. So definitely open yourself up to the possibilities there, and then you can also change your favicon as well. So it's very, very simple, but again, keep in mind it's made to be simple because this platform is designed for business owners to be able to handle a lot of their marketing on their own. So that's basically the gist of how you create a course. Now, if we wanted to drip the course, meaning that they purchase the ebook and we want them to have access to the ebook, but not the video course, okay, we can actually click here and create a new category, and we can call this ebook and save. And let's go ahead and just move this. So we actually just move that to the first item, because instead of blank category, let's call this video course just to keep it straight. Video course. Oops, course. And save. And let's go back. All right, so now we have ebook and then we have video course. Okay, so if we want to click here and add a post, we could say download because this is where they're going to download their ebook. And now let's click here. Now here's where we can add, any information like, thank you for your purchase. Here is your ebook download. Now, look, this is very, very simple. But there are many things that you can do with this besides just putting some text here. Okay. You could have like maybe a whole article here. Maybe you even want to copy and paste the whole ebook inside of this. There you could create a whole course. Like, let me go back here. So let me go to the PLR products and let's go here and we have the training guide. So I'm just going to open up this training guide. This would probably be a better way of showing you how the copy and paste thing works. Okay, so let me just, let's see, copy. So maybe instead of just giving them an ebook to download, maybe you just want to like, let's copy this and here. And we could just literally Control V to paste, and then we could paste our whole entire ebook here. Okay, so let's see if the images will copy as well. So let's right click, and I don't see where we can download, but let's try this. New, I'm going to grab my little snipping tool and I'm going to put that there. All right, so now I want to minimize this. So what you could do is for the introduction, you could actually upload that file here. You could also, if you want to copy, let's go to the snipping tool and we could click copy and let's actually paste. Oh, so it didn't paste that. Okay, so let's go and insert the image. We'll upload. Let me save this. So I'm going to go save. And we'll save it to my desktop so I can find it. We'll call it screenshot. All right, so browse for images and let's go to the desktop and screenshot. Okay, and of course you can adjust the width and height there if you want to. And so there is the actual course. Okay, so if we wanted, we could just do this whole ebook. And actually, I'm really liking that idea. Let's stretch this out a little bit, or actually, maybe we don't want to, so that it stays within the grid lines. So yeah, we could do each individual, like let's say this is the introduction. Oh, you guys, I never even thought about this until I was live, and then now I'm like, that's awesome. Well, that's totally what we should do. We should take the whole, instead of downloading the ebook, take the whole thing here. But you could also, if you wanted to do that here, you could also add the file to the ebook. So if we went back to our PLR products, and then we go to Make Money on Fiverr and the training guide, we could also add the downloadable version here. Okay, so why would you want to do that? Why is that really so exciting that you can do that? Let me save. Because what it does is it keeps someone on your website, right? I mean, when they get this ebook, they're going to download it and then now they're in the ebook. Now you can put like you can edit the ebook and you can add, your links and things like that. But if you have like think about this, if someone was to go like this was embedded into my website, let me publish this. It was embedded into my website, and then they go to my website. So they're here on my website and they're reading this content, this article, with this image here. Then they have like my contact information. Maybe they have like other things within the article that they can click on. So this really positions me in a much more gives me much more authority because it's presented in a much more professional, I can't talk today, professional way than just a downloadable ebook, right? So if they say they're in here and they decide, I wonder what this library thing is, then they could actually click here and then get access to other courses that I have that maybe they didn't even, that wasn't in the funnel that they purchased, but they're like, oh, I didn't know that she had other courses here. And then now they're purchasing a Google My Business or something like that, right? So you have the video section here. And then you also have, let's go back. And then you also have like the, oops, like the written, where was that post? Oh, because it was in the other one. So you also have the other one. So let me go back here because this now it's marked as a draft, okay? Because what we need to do is actually drip. We could drip that. Actually, there's so many different ways that I never even thought until doing this. You know what? And this is a perfect example of what I tell you guys all the time about just don't wait around to take action. Just start. Just do something. And then it's like you always think when you're actually doing it, you always think of other better ways that you could do something. So I'm really excited about pasting that content in there. I really think that I might try to do that on all of mine. Okay, so now we've created our front end product and we've created our upsell product. Okay. So what we would need to do is go ahead and add, like in the introduction here, we would want to go ahead and add all the additional files, like go to, choose file. We'll go to here, and then maybe we want to add our cheat sheet. So we could do that. And then it'll upload, and then we could also add our mind map. So let's go here and go to our mind map. So this is like where you want to add all of your information. Okay. So anyway, that is basically the gist. All right. So let me save. And then now I want to show you how to create offers. Okay. So now we actually only have one product, but let's say that we had, let me go back here. Let's duplicate. So let's clone this. And when you go to clone it, you can choose your current location, or maybe I had multiple locations that I wanted to send this to. I could do that, but actually I'm just going to clone in the same location. So now we have actually two products. We have the Make Money on Fiverr, and then we have the Make Money on Fiverr clone. Okay. So I need to create an offer. So I'm going to go to the offers section now and click to create an offer. And we're going to just say test. And you'll see here that I can choose my products. Okay, so I'm actually going to choose Make Money on Fiverr. And I don't have Stripe connected, so I can't create a price, but I'm going to click Create. So now here is my offer, okay? So you're going to call this whatever you want to. You can do some advanced things again with coding if you want. And you can click here to choose all of the products within your membership area that you want to add to this offer. Okay, so maybe you just want the one product, but maybe you want to actually create a product that has all of your products in one place. Okay. So you could do that. Like, so say this was my offer, my test offer, and I want to click here because maybe I decided, everyone who purchased that, I want to have this as well. So now I have two products within this one offer. All right. If I want to edit the price, I can click here. And again, this integrates with Stripe. So just to charge a price, all you need to do, if you want it to be free, you can do that. And then you can click here to set your one-time payment. And then you can also create a reoccurring subscription. So that's how easy it is to actually sell your course, is just to set up the pricing plan here. Okay. So now, how do you actually give people, I'm going to save that. How do you actually give people now this offer, where instead of them just getting the Fiverr, you want them to sign up one time and you want them to have both of these products. So what you would need to do is get the link from the actual offer. So if I grab that link there and I go up to this window, you'll see here that they need to actually add their email address and then their full name. And then when they click here to submit, that actually gives them access to that offer. And then what they'll need to do to log in is they will need to go to whatever you have this set under settings, site details. Whatever this URL is, or if you've connected a domain, that's where they need to go to log in. Okay, because this is your main membership area. Everyone's going to log in to the same place, but depending on whatever offer that they were given, that's going to determine what they have access to inside the membership area. Okay, so it's going to basically configure all of that for you. Um, so let's see. Maria says, "Thanks, Bridget. You're answering all my questions. Are you reading my mind?" Yes, that's my new skill I've picked up. I'm a mind reader now. So I'll send you an invoice, Maria. Let's see, just how to use them and give them out. So Maria, that's really the gist of what we're kind of talking about. So, um, you know, if you think, so we're creating this course, okay? And the way that you get traffic, let me stop sharing here. Oops, sorry, camera only. So the way that you get traffic to a course is the same way that you get traffic to anything, right? So the gist of the course funnel is we're creating the course that we're going to sell. Okay, that course is going to lead to whatever our main business or offer is. Okay. But we need to get people to the course. So how do you get people to the course? Well, the course is going to cost a little bit of money. So we need to actually give them something that's a little bit cheaper as a kind of pre-qualify. So like an ebook, right? So we're going to sell the ebook for like $7. But how do we get them to purchase the ebook? We need to give them something to opt in for free to give them a little taste, right? So now think about it. They have like seen an ad that says get this free ebook on, or this free guide on how to create, like how to make money on Fiverr, right? They see the free guide. So now that person who opts in, obviously they're your target audience because they are interested in making money on Fiverr. So they opt into the free guide. Then they see a sales page, and then that sales page says, "Hey, did you want more information? Check out this ebook. It's only $7 right now." And they're like, "Oh, yes, exactly. I want that ebook." So they purchase the $7 ebook. And then right after that, they see, "Hey, before we take you to your ebook, why don't you check out the video course version of that ebook and you can get all these bonuses?" So then they're like, "Yes, I would. It's only $29. So now they've purchased the ebook, they've purchased the video course. Then they get inside the membership area where now you are going to sell them whatever you want to sell them. Okay. But the point is it needs to be relevant to the audience. Like you don't want to do like a Fiverr course if you're trying to sell like weight loss supplements. I mean, that would be counterproductive, right? That's not relevant to your niche. But if you are make money online niche, obviously a course that says how to make money online, like with Fiverr, that's a great lead magnet, right? So always think, how can you work backwards? It starts with that free thing, right? You have to give value. Now, how do you get them to opt into the free thing? You can do paid ads. You can do videos. You would do, like if I was promoting this Fiverr course, I would be making videos all the time, everywhere. I would be writing blog posts all about making money online. How to make money on Fiverr, my top 10 things to make money on Fiverr. And guess what? If you want to my free guide, click the link. Here's how you do this on Fiverr. If you want to know how to make money on Fiverr, click the link, right? So you're always sending them everything that you, once you get this whole sales funnel created, everything that you do, all of your content that you create, the goal is going to send them to the free guide. Send them to the, you're not going to talk about selling a course. You're not going to talk about buying an ebook. You're going to send them to the free guide. You're going to get their email and their contact information, and then your system works for you. So once you have the system built, then all you need to do is send the traffic. And like I said, there's many ways: paid ads, blogs, organic traffic, like creating videos and posts on Facebook, and all of those things are how you're going to get leads to your course. Okay. So let me see. I don't see any more questions. All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining me. Again, if you want to get a free trial of HighLevel, you can go ahead and click the link in the description, and you will get a free membership within my agency as well. And you'll see a bunch of other bonuses. So thank you so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality. Bye.